Hello everyone, Martin here, back with another Legacy video, playing my trusty Doomsday deck. I have made a few changes. Notably, I have chosen to not play Predict and only have one 2-mana draw spell, being Ideas Unbound, and I made this choice because I found myself frequently just not going for Predict anyways, and always sort of gravitating towards Ideas Unbound when I made post-Doomsday, or when I made Doomsday piles. Oops, let's just join here. And I think that, to me, there's no real doubt that Predict is the stronger card, sort of outside of the combo. But this is from the sort of point of view where this slot in the deck is primarily, if not exclusively, meant as a card to put in the Doomsday pile. I'm not planning to randomly have my one of in hand after resolving Doomsday, but you can do that. So yeah, and Predict without Unearth is a lot weaker, I think, than Predict with Unearth. So anyways, and I have thrown in some Baleful Strix again to play against Delver, and the sideboard also reflects a lot of anti-Delver tech. And if you've seen my videos, you'll know that I've gone sort of back and forth on this. And yeah. Alright. Round 1 on the play. Wow, almost good, but can't keep this. No lands. Ah, jeez. Gotta go down to 5. Let's see if our opponent helps us out as well. They mulligan to 6. Okay. Wow. Alright. I mean, I guess we have to go to 4. Alright. Let's go to 4. As far as 4 goes, this could be worse. So, let's see, Doomsday. Oops, no, sorry. So we want to keep the Doomsday, we want to keep the Dark Rid, we want to keep the Petal. And then we want to keep either of Daze or Volcanic, I think. Probably Daze, and then hope to draw a land. Oh, actually, no. Wow, what a giant punt. I forgot I was on the play. Yeah, the land would have been a lot better. They are pausing, indicating they have interaction, so I'm guessing this is going to get forced. Okay, no, it didn't. Crazy. Alright, so let's see here. We want a basic island. We want Thassa and Cavern of Souls. Street Wraith and Edge, I guess. And pass 3 times. I guess that's the plan. I should really have thought this through. This Daze is not going to do a lot, I don't think. And let's put Thassa on the bottom, and then Cavern, Edge, Street Wraith, and then we'll draw the island to have live Daze for a couple of turns. Yeah, if we had, instead of Daze, kept one of the cantrips, we could have, like, sped things up by a turn. Oh well. Mountain go. or what? Mountain Chromox. Yikes. Hope this is a Chalice and not like a Rabble Master or a Blood Moon coming in. What's this? Chandra. Okay. Okay, well, we can't beat Blood Moon. Yeah, so let's hope that doesn't come in. Wow, pass. Crazy. Okay. We have to survive this next turn, but now our daze is off if we want to go for the kill next turn. Because we can't replay the snow-covered island and the cavern. Wow, are we doing this? A mold of 4? Would be pretty nuts. Let's draw the cavern. And let's play it. Name Wizard. And we will make blue mana and then cycle Edge of Autumn so we can get to keep days up. Though I don't think it'll matter now. Wow, they concede. Awesome. Mold of 4, huh? Alright, so this is... I think this is either like that new Turbo Goblins list, or it's like Moon Stompy, but there was the Chandra Planeswalker, so actually scratch that, it's not Goblins. So I think we want Spell Pierces and Abrades. We don't want Pyroblast. I'm not sure if Strix actually matters here. I don't think it does, right? Because the Rattle Master doesn't have to attack, just the goblins it creates. And I'm not sure if we're holding this back to chump anything else. So probably let's dump those and make that a straight swap. Alright. So I don't think we can keep this, sadly. Let's see, opponent is not in the game yet, I guess. Like, we could keep this and hope that the top 2 cards of our deck is either a Doomsday or a blue producing land. But like, we're just defenseless if they have like turn 1 Chalice, so I think I'm gonna mulligan here. Yeah, keeping this for sure. I'm gonna bottom the LED. They keep 6 as well. Okay, I'm not gonna fight over that. The worst they can do is name one of our fetch lands or one of our cyclers, which will probably be like of more or less equal annoyance. If I was sitting on that fetch land, I would have had to counter it, I think. It's a cool card. Okay, so they named Delta. Gas. We are drawing gas. Alright, that was very fortunate. Okay, so let's draw Snow-Covered Island. And then... Actually, do we care? So let's say we draw Street Wraith. And then we Wraith into LED. And then we brainstorm drawing Cavern of Souls. Cavern of Souls and Thassa's Oracle and a Petal. So Street Wraith into, sorry, draw Street Wraith into LED, then brainstorm drawing the Petal, Cavern, Thassa. Put back a Preordain and Thassa. And then cycle Street Wraith, sack LED, draw Preordain. Yeah, I think that works. So Thassa on the bottom with Petal and Cavern, I guess? Oh no, hang on, I'm messing this up. I need the second cycler for this to work. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can salvage this. So we will draw LED, then cast Brainstorm drawing Thassa, Street Wraith, Cavern. Put back something and then Thassa, and that loses to removal on Thassa, which I don't think they'll have. Yeah, so let's do that. So I guess we put Petal on the bottom. And then Cavern, Thassa, Street Wraith, LED. I think I've kind of ended up confusing myself there, but I think this should work. So I mean, they know about our Force of Will. Fiery Confluence. Exile the top card. So they can either make 2 red, they can deal 4 damage to a creature, or they can exile top card and then cast it. And if not, it deals 2 damage. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna let this resolve. Okay. Okay, so short of them having Mindbreak Trap in hand, this should be a formality. So we could put back Preordain and then Oracle, but I don't think it doesn't really matter. So let's just like we will have played into Mindbreak Trap anyways, but I guess we can we may as well do it. So yeah, this pile ended up being a little bit of a mess, but yeah, save for them having Mindbreak Trap, we aren't going to get punished. Alright, looks like they have conceded, I think. No, never mind. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, All right, round 2 on the play. Yeah, we can keep this. It's not amazing, but it's not too bad. Maybe one more land than we would have wanted to, but like we can turn 1 Thoughtseize and hopefully find a Doomsday on turn 2. Or at the very least, some more cantrips. Meanwhile, opponent mulligans to 6. What's this? Vengevine, okay. So I think I'm actually going to take the Hedron crap because that, like, if they know that we're on Doomsday and they keep open fetch lands, then them having open 2 fetch lands basically means we will always lose, kind of thing, if we go for Doomsday. And it's also just a pretty good card for them for their own strategy, so I think this is fine. So this is like Hogak, I think. So Vengevine and a bridge from below, so that's pretty good for them. Get a bridge. Alright, draw another land, that's really bad. Let's hope for a Doomsday. No more lands in days. Have to shuffle. Draw Doomsday. Excellent. Go like this. Okay, so what's the worst thing that could happen? It's probably that they have a fetch land and a Hedron crab next turn, and if they do, well, if they do, they just win. So actually, is there a point playing around that? Let's see, we want Thassa. Don't think we care about Cavern of Souls. So let's say Ideas Unbound. Petal. Street Wraith. Yeah, so draw Ideas Unbound, cast it, draw Petal, Street Wraith. That way, just for argument's sake, if they were to mill 3 cards from us, we would still be able to win. All right. Whoa, there we go. There's the Hedron crab. Don't have a fit. Oh, man. They target themselves. What are they doing? They have the kill here. I guess they just didn't see it. Wow, we got very lucky. Very, very lucky. Honestly, though, I was going to say they got lucky too. Their luck consisted in, drawing the 2 cards they needed to kill us. Okay, and now they caught up and they milled us. Okay. So I'm glad we did the thing. Okay, and now they get to haste us for... oh my god. I'm such a klutz. Okay, we lost anyways. Yeah, because I didn't put Edge of Autumn in my pile instead of Street Wraith. Wow, what a mess. Yikes. So, they just need to attack here, and we have lost. Because we dropped to 2 and then draw Street Wraith. Which we can't cycle. Okay, too bad. Come on, attack me. What is going on? What is going on? I don't believe what's happening. Am I missing something? Why are they not attacking with the hasty Bloodghast? Wow. Because they want to cast Hogak? Are you kidding? Jeez. Alright, this is turning into the most insane, weird game one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I will take it. Okay. That was not pretty. So we should expect discard, meaning that like the Pierces and Flusterstorm potentially are good cards. The Hedron Crabs are pretty nasty, so I don't hate having some more blasts. Maybe 4 is one too many. Guessing we don't need Cavern of Souls, although I don't know if they could have like red blasts. It's not impossible. Maybe we'll keep it and we can remove Tropical Island instead. Don't want the Baleful Strix. What else? Do we want Graveyard Hate? Like, I don't really like being on that plan versus his deck. I kind of just want to jam. I guess we can remove one discard spell on the draw. Do we want like one Tormod's Crypt? I don't know, this seems weird, but I want to try this. Maybe the turn 1 Tormod's Crypt has some merit. This is not too hot. They keep 7. That's functional though. It has Brainstorm and some stuff. Well, we will likely get discarded though. Yeah, maybe that was a bad keep. So this is a discard or Hedron Crab. Okay, Hedron Crab. They have realized the power of the crab. I think I'm going to pass here. I'm gonna pierce this. I mean, it's why we brought. Okay. Stitcher Supplier and another Hedron Crab. So that was a pretty suboptimal mill from them. Okay. I'm just gonna let this resolve. Hope they don't name Brainstorm or Force of Will. Doomsday. Yep. Guess that was to be expected. I don't think there's a profitable flashback here for them. Alright. Let's brainstorm. Let's put back LED. Ugh, actually. So many lands. Let's put back 2 lands. And let's cast the Preordain. I think I kind of want both of these. And I guess I'll play out my mana artifacts. My 0 mana artifacts, what I meant to say. And I think I am not going to blow this crypt yet, just to take the therapy. We can always try and get something more juicy. There's a dredge card. Not sure what that's doing there. Altar of Dementia. Pretty sure we need to fight over that. I'm gonna sorry, pardon my French. I'm gonna pitch the Ideas Unbound, even though that shuts us off the insta-free quick win thing. And so let's say we LDV and we find a Doomsday and a Pyroblast. Then we draw Doomsday, we can brainstorm into the Pyroblast. Or rather, we draw Doomsday and we draw Pyroblast and then we can Pyroblast the Crab. I think I kind of like that play. We need them to not be sitting on a fetch land though. Okay, so they dredged. Okay, and there is that fetch land. And they hit pay dirt here. So I think I need to just blow this now. Alright, so I'm gonna Lindell's Vault here and then see if they blow their fetch for me to not draw off my vault. And if they do, then I will brainstorm in response and at least save one card. Well, there's the stuff I want. So maybe do I then bank on them actually, like, blowing it? I think I will. So let's, we put back Doomsday and Pyroblast, and then these three. Aw, bummer. We just have to pass. Bring the beats, huh? Okay. I was gonna fight over it, but that doesn't make sense because they only did it to get it into the graveyard. Oh, they mill an altar. And a Hedron Crab, that means 3 Hedron Crabs. Okay, now I feel silly for trying to get all clever, but so far so good. I think we still just pass. Okay. Mill 3 lands, so we're still safe. So I think now we draw the Pyroblast, right? So I think what I want to do here is Pyroblast the Hedron Crab. and then in response, they will fetch. Then I'll brainstorm in response to the fetch. And then the question is if I'm going to sack LED in response to brainstorm in order to be able to cast Doomsday for sure, or if I feel like I will hit like a land. I think I won't sack LED. Alright, let's see if they target me or themselves. Okay, they target themselves. They hit Therapy and Hogak. Right. Okay, so this is not amazing. But I guess it could be worse. They don't have a bridge. Did I exile their bridge? No, but they don't have bridge. So sacking Dried Arbor isn't gonna, for the therapy isn't gonna give them anything. And they have no Bloodghasts or Grave Crawlers. So I guess we just put back so I guess we put back Spell Pierce and no. Pierce counters the altar, but they have mana to pay for it. Yeah, let's put back Pierce and Doomsday. And we can play this land and just pass. Wow, they aren't getting lucky. Milling their altars and like a Stitcher. Stitcher would have been better to just draw and cast, I think. Alright, so let's see. Alright, cool. Alright, on the play once more for round number 3. Getting lucky. And we'll keep this. So we need to decide if we're playing Scalding Tarn or Volcanic. We can't play around Wasteland very easily. We don't want to have to fetch basic island and then have Volcanic Island be our other land. We'll be too far away from black mana. So the upside of playing Volcanic first is if it does get wastelanded, then that's obviously better than if we fetch Underground Sea and that gets wastelanded. Because black is what we want. The upside of playing Scalding Tarn for Underground Sea and then cantripping is if we find like land petal, we can turn 2 Doomsday. I think maybe we're supposed to play it a little bit slower here. I don't hate getting the Badlands. Alright, let's see what this is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to daze that. Duress makes me think it is either the mirror or it is like Ant. Right, there was that pedal. So now I want to ponder and look for a force of will. Will days suffice? No, I don't want days. If we daze something, we set ourselves back another turn. I think we have to Doomsday here, given the chance. It means our defenses are down next turn, and if it is Storm, there's a pretty decent chance of us just losing. But they might not have it. Okay, so Ideas Unbound, drawing Pedal, and Thassa. And normally I would put in a Cycler, but I think, seeing as this is most likely Storm, I don't think we'll need it in terms of having removal against this. So I want to put a Force of Will in the pile to make them have to second guess us on this coming turn if they actually look through our pile, our exile pile, I mean. So we'll put Force of Will on the bottom and we won't draw that, but we will draw. Let's do it like this just in case something happens with the Ideas Unbound and we have to raw draw and play. So yeah, obviously I just want to see a pass of the turn. I don't want to see this. Well, as long as they aren't killing us, you know? Bottom. Okay. Right. That's good news for us, I think, but they could just be one piece away from going off even with only 1 mana. Bottom. Okay. So. Okay, cool. I think this is just like a desperation type thing. Or, I mean, not desperation, it's clearly the right move. We might be sitting on a card we need, but fortunately we weren't. Alright, sweet. So, my guess is this is A and T, and not TES. I don't think TES plays Duress. I don't think they play Preordain. So let's grab these. These are good. I don't hate having a little bit of graveyard sort of interaction. Let's take out Baleful Strix. Let's remove the Cavern of Souls. Let's remove a Blast. They likely have like Veil post board, so let's remove the Thoughtseize. So the cards they bring in for us, I think, are like a couple of Flusterstorms, and then I guess Veil. Maybe we could have gone down to 15 lands. Maybe that would have been correct. Alright, this seems like a pretty clear mulligan. Ugh. This is pretty terrible as well. I think we keep it though, and like bottom a land, and if they turn one Thoughtseizes, hopefully they will take like the LED or something, thinking it's like more valuable than it is. My guess is they'll take the Brainstorm though, but we'll see. When I was playing or like generally when I'm playing discard spells, I feel like if there is a redundancy in like something like cantrips, it's always less enticing to take one of those, but okay. That's interesting. That was a good pickup, I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to fight over cantrips with Pierce, especially when they don't know about it. If they knew about the Pierce, I think I would be more tempted to fight over Ponder. Alright, so alright, they don't shuffle. Now they are representing Veil or Flusterstorm. I think we pass here. Actually, you know what? I should have played out the LED, because them having Flusterstorm is going to be a little bit tricky to beat. Okay, they pass here, or yep, okay, looks like they're passing. Alright, I'm going to play it out now, and then I'm going to pass one more time. And probably I'll Brainstorm on their turn if nothing happens. I think this is worth piercing. I think I'm going to Brainstorm first. That was good. Though, what to do here? I kind of want everything here. I guess we'll go like this. We'll be able to cast Doomsday and then Edge of Autumn into the top card, as long as we don't have to crack this pedal. Right. I think I'm supposed to do this here. They might have Veil off the pedal, which would be annoying, but I think it's still correct. I think the Pierce is going to be dead once the Dark Ritual resolves. But that means we lost our ability to Doomsday. what to do here. I think bottom. All right. If they discard our Doomsday, it's going to be really bad for us. I shouldn't have put Force of Will there. That probably won't matter. So if they discard the Doomsday, or I guess if they just win, it's going to be really bad. But if not, that'll be fine. Okay. Gross. I think we're just going to concede here. Yeah, I don't think I played that very well. On the play, I don't mind having Thoughtseize. And probably I don't mind cutting like Basic Island. I cut Basic Island over Trop because I think having Trop outs, it makes them have to at least consider whether or not we have access to Veil. And there's no real cost. They don't play anything that punishes us for not having Basic Island. Okay. Booyah. That was a good opening hand. Kind of wish the Snow-Covered Island was an Underground Sea, because that way we could Ideas Unbound next turn, but should be fine. So let's say we draw Street Wraith, and we Street Wraith into like a Petal, and then we Brainstorm, and then we draw LED, Edge of Autumn, and Thassa. I think that pretty much just... Oh, actually, you know what? In that case, we need... Yeah. We need... We have to have another Brainstorm, because there's a chance we will be pitching Brainstorm to Force of Will. So let's say that we draw Street Wraith, cycle Street Wraith into Brainstorm, play a Trop. Yeah, then we cast Brainstorm, drawing Edge, LED, and Thassa. Yeah, let's do it like that. So I guess Thassa, LED, Edge. Okay, so that makes me think they could have Flusterstorm. Okay, so if they Fluster here, I'm just going to force pitch Brainstorm and pay one. Okay, so we put back Doomsday and we put back Thassa. Alright, awesome. Alright. Alright. Wow. Fourth time in a row to be on the draw. Oh, sorry, on the play. Ugh, can't keep this. I'll keep that. Let's go like this. And I think we want to fetch Underground Sea here and ponder. Ideally, I would be thought-seething if one of these dark rituals was a land, but as is, I don't think we can afford. Well, scratch that. So, okay. So I'm going to draw the days here and pray that we aren't up against Wasteland, and hopefully then win. Okay, no Wasteland. So far so good. Alright, so let's Dark Writ here. I don't think well, yeah, maybe I will fight over this. Because it'll let us, like, we can daze if they pierce it or brainstorm or something. We can pierce. Sorry, we can daze and pick up our land and replay it. So if they daze it, then I'm kind of sad. It looks like they are dazing. And the next draw is Lindell's Vault. So I think I'm just going to let this happen. And if they brainstorm now, I'm going to daze that. And then I'm going to duress them, because I don't want to play into Force of Will here, and they didn't Wasteland this last turn. Yep. Okay. Well, let's just hope they don't get to Wasteland now. Delta go. Sweet. So let's see if we can get some magic happening here. Alright, so I want let's say we draw Preordain, and we want Cavern of Souls and Thassa, and so we want to draw Preordain, cast it, draw a Snow-Covered Island, and then we want to draw Edge of Autumn, I guess. Is that it? So we draw Snow-Covered Island. No, sorry, we draw Preordain. Then we cast Preordain. We draw Snow-Covered Island. Play it. Yeah. Let's go like this. And my opponent sent me some little emoji, which I didn't know you could in the Magic Online chat. Okay, so their hand is 2 unknowns. Okay, I'm gonna force this, because they can't force back unless they have Force of Will or Daze, I guess. I think Dread Horde is a way we lose. Wonder if they'll fight over this. Would be kind of annoying. Okay. Alright, so now still have to pass 2 more times. Or 1 more time, rather, which is kind of scary. Okay, it looks like they are just drawing blanks here. So unless they are like on a stifle build, I think we've won. Let's see. There's Wasteland. Why not? All right. Sweet. Very happy with how that played out. Let's see if we can close the deal in one of the 2 sideboard games. So I think we want Flusterstorm, and the 3 Carpets, and the Red Blasts, and the Baleful Strix, and the Bayou. And I'll cut a Street Wraith, cut Ideas Unbound, cut Limble's Vault, cut Lineside Diamond, cut Thoughtseize, cut Lotus Petal, I think cut a Daze, seeing as we're on the draw. And then I think it's between like shaving a Force of Will or like a Preordain maybe. Think I'll be alright doing this. Alright, I don't think we can keep this because there's just no way this carpet is going to resolve. Okay, this is acceptable. So let's actually bottom the Bayou, and we can like ponder off of basic island. Yeah, fetch basic island, ponder, and then like Grixis Doomsday with Flusterstorm backup. Maybe that's good enough, especially if we ponder into a Daze and they tap out on turn 2. Although them tapping out on turn 2 is also kind of scary. Delver, sure. Alright, actually, you know what? Now I feel like this warrants something else. So how about... Alright, so we lose them having both Force and Daze, which they could have. But I still feel like going for it. And I'm going to talk about the fetch land later on if I get to do this. Alright, sweet. So I'm going to put Baleful Strix on top here. And then I'm going to put Snow Covered Island in my pile as well. Cavern of Souls, Thassa's Oracle, and Edge of Autumn. So this muddles things up a bit in terms of what I'll be drawing, but is this what do I want? So let's say we draw Strix, we fetch island. We have three cards left. We cast Strix, it resolves. We draw. What's the worst draw? Is like Thassa's Oracle and then Cavern, depending on. Or like Cavern and then no, that'd be fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. So I guess Cavern, Thassa, Edge, Island, Strix, though the first three won't matter, most likely. So I'm gonna assume they would have dazed if they had it. It just seems too crazy that they wouldn't. Okay, they don't hit. Oh man, I almost feel like crushing this ponder with a force, but that's too crazy, I think. All right, no shuffle. All right, let's see. Drop to 9. Gonna drop to 8 here. And if they want to fight over this Strix with anything other than force or daze, they'll need to shuffle away whatever they set on top to flip Delver. All right. Cool beans. So if like we have a 50-50 to draw Edge next turn, which will just win us unless they can deal lethal through the Strix through Force of Will, which seems unlikely. And if we draw the other 50%, which is we draw Thassa, we can still choose to go for it unless they have, like, especially if they have no open mana. All right, let's see. So I guess whenever there's a pause like this, you have to consider whether or not they are like just gone for coffee or they're looking through your exile pile to try and piece together what they're up against. I'm still not sure about the 3 carpets. Like, carpet is very good against Delver, but I have also tried to lose with, 2 carpets in play, just not finding the gas I needed or the protection. All right, let's see here. Probably flip off Bolt maybe or something. Yep. So if they choose to bolt our Strix here, then we have to decide whether or not we want to force. So forcing takes us from 8 to 7, which won't really matter in terms of the increments of 3 that Delver usually operates at. And if they don't play another land and we force the bolt, there's a chance they tap their remaining land to, I don't know, play a Flusterstorm or a Pierce or something. In which case we can safely win next turn regardless. Because we can, we just need them to not be able to blast or bolt our Thassa's Oracle. Because I'm not buying that they have Stifle. Brainstorm. Okay. I think I will not fight over this. That's just... No, that's fine actually. Oh, no. I was supposed to block. Oh, what a terrible punt. What a terrible punt. I clicked through the blockers. Okay. Edge of Autumn? Nope. God damn it. Okay, well, we'll just have to hope that Force and Flusterstorm and blocking is going to be good enough. Oh, I can't believe if I'm going to lose to this, I'm going to be sad. Bolt me? Yeah. How about Flusterstorm? Okay, let's try and not click through. Okay, they just pass. Let's hope they don't have Stifle. Wow, awesome. They concede. It's not often you get to win over Rug Delver when making a punt like that. Wow, stacked hand. They were just short on red mana. Cool. All right. On the draw for the first time this league. I think I'm going to keep, even though this hand is a little bit suspicious looking. But we can do some stuff against turn 1 shenanigans. Once upon a time. What does it reveal? Hoping it's not Eldrazi. Not really sure what I'm hoping it is because our hand is not really doing a lot. But okay, so it's elves. I was gonna say, why aren't they playing an elf? They just revealed Quirion Ranger and I think they just misclicked through their first main phase. No? That's very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to lead on Scalding Tarn here. Yeah, okay. We can't counter him. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Alright, let's see if we can hit some magic here. No. I think we go like this, and I think we cycle this Street Wraith now. See if we had a cantrip, we can cantrip. Okay, but we don't, we had a land. This card has really upped the the power level of elves. We were totally at the mercy of them breaking here. Wow. Looks like they just have it. Yep. And we're dead. So that was pretty brutal. So probably we want these to counter like discard spells. Maybe we want like one of these. So we don't want Pyroblast, obviously. We don't want Baleful Strix, Cavern of Souls. I guess that's it. Don't have a lot to bring in here. Is Second Braid better than Baleful Strix? It might just be, actually, to kill that Allosaurus dude. Alright. So, I'm gonna keep this and hope they aren't like ultra fast. Or alternatively, that we can like ponder into like a dark ritual, I guess. It's not really good enough. Okay, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna play out the LED. Okay, they just pass. Interesting. Searching for a dark ritual here. We found one. I think we're just supposed to go for it, to be honest. They could have Mindbreak Trap. You know. If so, so be it. Okay, we want Thassa. We want the Cyclers. So question is, like, so what happens if they just drop a Collector Roof next turn? Is there a way we can beat that? Let's say we draw Snow-Covered Island. And we cast Preordain. And then draw Edge into Street Wraith into... No, we're a card draw short. I guess I'll put Ideas Unbound as the top card. And hopefully, so it will draw Ideas Unbound. If they then make Collector Roof, we can still Ideas Unbound, and that will hopefully be good enough. Let's go like Thassa, Snow-Covered Island. No, actually, let's not put Thassa at the bottom just in case we need to cast it earlier. Let's go like this. I was supposed to play out the LED. That was dumb. So am I supposed to play around Mindbreak Trap? Maybe I was, but I'm not going to. How about that? I mean, if they have the Mindbreak Trap, they should just be playing it, right? Okay, so I'm guessing they have removal. And we'll draw in response. So I wonder if they knew it was Doomsday and brought in decays anyways, or if they didn't know. I cycled the Street Wraith, but I showed them red mana, so they might have thought I was on Shadow, some sort of Grixis Shadow. So I'm hoping to have like a gassy hand because it doesn't feel great being on the on the draw game 3, but yeah, it is what it is. That is not a gassy hand, but I think I'm going to keep it. They finally have a turn 1 play. So I'm thinking I'm just going to pass here. We can't afford to have this Thought Seized and then Surgical. Like if we were to cast Preordain, I mean. Sure. There's the oof. Alright, I'm going to brainstorm here. Oh, it sucks. But I feel like I've committed to it now. I shouldn't have done that. I should just have let them. Okay, put back Thassa. Put back Brainstorm. I feel like there's a limit to the damage they can do here. Even with flashing it back. Alright. Let's put this stuff back. Let's preordain. Oh, wait, no, they have the oof. Forgot about that. I guess bottom land top preordain. Hope we don't get like natural ordered here. I shouldn't have cast a preordain. I was thinking that I forgot that the UF was there to cancel this. Okay, no natural order, I'm guessing, or they would have kept their attack step. Sure. Okay. For some reason we are pausing on their end step. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is getting a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Nope. Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go for Doomsday now. And I'm going to hope they don't have Mindbreak Trap. But yeah, I'm going to put Force of Will on top. And so if they have the dude, if they have Allosaurus Shepherd, then, you know, we would have lost anyways, I think. Well, we would have been on one, if they can make the mana, that is. But yeah, no, if they had Allosaurus Shepherd and Natural Order, then I don't think waiting with Doomsday would have mattered, but I could be wrong. But if they don't have the Shepherd, but they have Natural Order next turn, we can cycle Edge of Autumn into Force of Will. And then we will have 3 lands, 2 lands actually. And in that particular case, Ideas Unbound is not going to cut it, though. So actually, we could. What could we do? We could. So we could play out Volcanic Island. We draw Ideas Unbound. We cast for our remaining 2 Underground Seas. We cast Ideas Unbound. We draw a Braid, LED, Street Wraith. So let's see, we'll be at 7 life. 7 down to 6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so no, Street Wraith is no good. So that's no good. So how about if we just we draw Brainstorm. No, so we cycle into Force of Will. We then draw Brainstorm instead of Ideas Unbound. We cast Brainstorm, drawing Thassa, another Force of Will. So actually, hang on. So we're going to be at 7 life. And then they can attack us for 6, so we can't even Force of Will. So my whole plan is actually not going to work. But I mean, if they attack us for 6, then it won't matter about the Force of Will. It's only if like they tap stuff to jam Natural Order, and they will need to tap out. They'll need to tap at least the Dried Arbor, which is 1 less damage. So, okay, so I got Force of Will. So we draw Brainstorm. We draw Force of Will. We cycle into Force of Will. Sorry. Then our draw step. We draw Brainstorm. We cast to draw Thassa, and let's say Thassa, Dress, and a blank. we won't be able to use the duress unless we aren't forced to cycle the edge for the force of will. I think this is fine. I guess we can make it a daze or something. So let's just walk through it here. Cycle, drawing force, then draw brainstorm, then draw Thassa, duress, daze. We should have enough mana. If they have choke, we lose because we'll have to force dropping us to 6 and then they can attack for lethal, but let's put daze, duress, Thassa, brainstorm, force of will. I guess the choke thing is only really true if they have another way to get a mana, because it would right now involve them tapping Dried Arbor. So, what will it be? Not the Shepherd. So Green Sun for 1, getting Shepherd, I guess. Looks like a Green Sun. Right. Is there a way they can boost their guys? I don't think so, right? So if they have Gaia's Cradle in hand, then we were supposed to force this. The problem is we can't force because it'll drop us within lethal range. Aw, shucks. Alright, they got us. That's too bad. Alright. Oh no, we stumbled at the final hurdle against elves. I think, seriously, I was talking to some people about this. Elves has really become a way worse matchup since for us since the printing of Allosaurus Shepherd. I think it's even a question now about are we even really favored? We might be just favored, but I mean, you can see in both the matches I lost, the games I lost, if there was no Shepherd, the force of will would have just taken care of stuff, right? So, but it's cool. I think I like elves. I like that they got an upgrade, but it is so pushed, the Shepherd. Anyways, I hope you had fun. I had fun for sure. I'm really stoked that I was able to pull some out. That round 1 against Hogak was nuts, and for a lot of reasons, and it was really cool to beat Rug Delver, which is always nice. So I want to thank you for watching, and I will be back at some point with some more Legacy.